You're up.
Okay. Hey, Steve, I'm glad that we had the chance to go out. We're up here in Sacramento at Meta Vista right now, and I had a good time with you today. I
That's
mean,
great.
you're a great student, and being a contractor, of course, you had a little insight to everything, right?
Oh yeah.
And so, kind of tell me a little bit about, how you felt about calling on foreclosures or pre-foreclosures. We called on about 5 or 6 today, and from your words, kind of give us the experience that you had. Were the people receptive to us? Were they closing their door on us? Kind of talk to us a little
Well,
bit.
of course, it's my first time
There. Yes.
going out with Gary. He's a really good teacher, and our first one is my part of town, my neighborhood. But of course, we spotted the house because you look at the house; it's overgrown with weeds and bad shape. Anyway, we knocked on his door, and this guy was kind of sitting behind the window. We didn't really see who it was. And Gary said who we were, and then we started talking to him, and he felt a little bit more comfortable about talking to us. Just explain we're here to help him with the foreclosure because the banks are not on our side. So, I wish I'd known that when I went through my foreclosure. But that's a good experience actually, and this guy was able to leave him some information. But this guy here, I'll follow up on at a later date because he wasn't wanting to talk to us at this moment.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good lead.
Yeah, but by connecting with them and letting them know that you went through the process, right? You went through a foreclosure yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he connect with you? Did he identify with you?
Yeah.
Make a difference for you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's kind of
Okay.
kind of opening, breaking the ice. Right.
So when you offered him your handbook here, your new handbook that outlines the foreclosure
This is the
timeline, right, the book right here, and also lets them know what their options are, was he receptive to taking that book from you and reading it and reviewing it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. In fact, what I liked is the fact he wanted to call you back.
Yeah.
You wanted more information, right? But
No.
he answered the door with his robe on. I didn't want to meet with his robe on.
It's a
Right?
little odd, but
Yeah.
that's kind of neat, though.
Good. So, do you feel that hands-on mentorship, actually going with you for a couple hours
Oh,
a
man.
day, makes a difference in your learning the process of how to find, pre-foreclosures and foreclosed homes? Does it make a difference to you?
Well, yeah, because I'm a hands-on person.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
going with you, Gary,
Yeah.
that was the best. I never expected it in the first place.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be out there all alone. You said, "Hey, let's go for a drive," and so we did it. And it's a great experience.
Good. How did you feel about learning the comps on the fly? That experience,
Oh,
like
yeah.
what's the home worth, and how do you figure out, the after what we call repair value of the property? Share that experience a little bit with you. As to
Yeah, of course.
finding comps.
Being the first time, and you showed me how to do it, Property Radar or Zillow, find the comps, and it's a really good experience too. Because I need to learn that as well. That's a good way.
Pretty easy, wasn't it?
I almost do everything on the cell phone anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you just pop on the map, and all of a sudden all the properties,
I know. They're all
pop up on you. You look at the low, you look at the high, you look at the average, right?
right.
Right? And if there's no room for that, then you haven't got a good deal there, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it makes all the sense in the world, yeah. Steve, after going through today, did you feel that your confidence level at this point that you can go out and do it on your own? I know you still want some coaching and mentorship, but do you feel comfortable that you can go knock on some doors and really introduce yourself and
Yeah, I
get a
feel-
conversation going?
I felt totally confident.
Totally confident doing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm working
great.
with people all the time. I'm a contractor, so
Yeah.
I'm
Makes a difference,
easy to deal with people. But saying the right thing. So I learned from you today. That's wonderful. It's great.
Okay, let me ask you this: Did you go through a lot of classes and pay any type of money for these training classes or workshops you've been through before?
Yeah.
And if you did, share with us about what happened, and did you get the type of support you were looking for? Share with us a little bit about this. I want
Yeah.
people to know that
Well-
they go through these classes, they don't get the support.
The first guy I signed up with us, of course, he's not even in the same state,
Yeah.
but they claim all kinds of stuff that if you follow his course and go through the course, you'll be, making deals with the next month or two.
Yeah.
And the support really wasn't there. But like I say, I'm a hands-on person. I just got lost in it, but I wasted the money. So of course the course set up on the shelf, and it's been there ever since.
Yeah.
So I've been looking.
Is that your first one?
Not first one. Well, I'm looking at some other ones, but they're,
Yeah.
you know, still is kind of the same thing, but
Yeah.
not so costly.
Yeah.
So I'm really hesitant about signing up with anybody
Yeah.
and meeting you and going through your first course that one Saturday.
Yeah. What did you feel about the marketing system that we have, where, you know, if they're not home, we can leave a door hanger and
Yeah.
follow up with a business brochure. Did that give you the credibility or the confidence that you're a specialist in the foreclosure market and people are going to respond to you and maybe contact you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's really good.
Makes
Yeah.
a difference on that. Steve, we're glad to have you on board with
Yeah,
us as a
appreciate
partner,
it.
man. I'm looking forward to doing some deals with you, some
Absolutely.
joint venture deals. You know, you're a contractor, so I mean, we got a lot of options here, right?
Right.
We can list the property, tear it down, rebuild it.
We do everything we want.
We can do everything with it, right?
Absolutely.
All right, glad to have you on board. Thanks a lot
Okay,
for
Gary, I
being
really
a
appreciate all your
student
help.
with us.
All right.
Absolutely, Steve.